For is continuing. For is the dust of Sri Radha's lotus feet. Before we read, if you decorate your body with Radha's foot dust, you will easily attain Giridhari. Radhika Charana Renu Bhusana Kariyatenu Anayase Pave Giridhari. Anayase Pave Giridhari. Also you have read innumerable streams of the honey of Mahabhav flow from Sri Radha's lotus feet. Therefore it is understandable that Krishna is wholly controlled by the dust of her lotus feet. That's why Lord Krishna also desired to accept the dust feet of the Radharani. Srila Jiva Goswami has written in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu a Bhakti Sandarbha. Jiva Goswami Pada written in Bhakti Sandarbha. The more prema you have, the greater you are. The more prema you have, the greater you are. In his Ananda Chandrika commentary on Sri Rupa Goswami Ujjwala Nilamani, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes, Sacha prema jatayo anantapi क्वापि परमाणु मात्र क्वापि परम मोहन क्वापि मोहन कृपा जपेक्षा long commentary. Although there are unlimited varieties of love, they can be classified fourfold according to their amount. The ordinary practitioners have an atomic amount of love. Devotees like Narada Muni and others have love in greater or lesser amounts. The people of Braja have great love of Krishna, and Sri Radhika, the queen of Vrindavan, has the greatest love. Naturally, therefore, she also controls him to the greatest extent. That means everyone loves Narada Muni and all sages, all demigods, some highly exalted personality. Everyone loves the Krishna. But comparing among others love, the Radharani, Sri Radha, the queen, is the greatest love to the Krishna, to the greatest extent. Radha's love to Krishna, Radha's prem to Krishna is the greatest. And Narada Muni, Radha Uddhava, they are loving Krishna, that is greater. The ordinary people is greatest. No? So, most of the devotees also loving the Krishna, but among of all, if comparing in comparison, Radharani's prem towards Krishna, but Radha's love to Krishna is greatest than others. When Sripad says Tam Radhika Charana Renum Anusmarami, I constantly remember Radhika's lotus dust. Tani Radhika Charanelu Anusmarami. I constantly remember the Radhika dust feet. Radhika foot dust. Huh? He aims at Ashtakalina Leela Smarana, 24 hours meditation. Constantly remember means 24 hours meditation, Ashtakalina Leela. So, Vishwanda Sismana Kadam. Meditation on Radha and Krishna daily pastimes. It is our Prabhupada Pad's quality. Huh? This is the main item of Raganuga Bhakti. This is the system, standard of the Raganuga Bhakti. Who worship or love Krishna Radha 24 hours. Who remember of them, of their divine pastimes. This is the main item of Raganuga Bhakti, 24 hours meditation on Radha and Krishna. 24 hours. We are doing sometimes little, sitting and thinking and while in chanting time. But he is telling here, the Raganuga Bhakti that is the Raganuga Bhakti who always remember the divine couple and their divine pastimes. Always. That's why Mahaprabhu speaks, ki sayane, ki bhajane, ki ba jagarane, aharnisichinta Krishna balha badane. In sleeping time also, his bhojane, eating time also, even also eating, ki ba jagarane, and the wake up time. Always you remember the Krishna beside his name also, Radha Krishna. Mahaprabhu's instruction. Sab samay, even also if your body is working, you engage in a work, but you must remember the lotus feet of the Radha Krishna and recite their name. Aharnisi, non-stop, constantly. Aharnisi, day and night. Aharnisi, bolo Krishna, speak Krishna. Chinta Krishna, remember Krishna, Balha Badane, recite his name. That is Raganuga Bhakti. Mahaprabhu also indicate this. This is Raganuga Bhakti, 24 hours who remembers. This is the main item for Raganuga Bhakti, are spontaneous devotion, not forcibly, spontaneous. Spontaneous devotion. Sometimes we become lazy, we have some neglect everything for spiritual activities. Some seniors and some Vaishnavas are chastising, oh come, do. This is our. But it is spontaneous devotion, not depend upon others, not waiting others. Even also sleeping time also, constantly remembering how. Spontaneous. ଆମକୁ କ'ଣ ବାଧ୍ୟ କରାଉଛି ନା ଭକ୍ତି କରିବା ପାଇଁ? They are Brajavasi. Because devotion is manifesting spontaneously in their heart, in someone's. He is Brajavasi. Wherever he stays, that is no manner. Our Gurudev and Prabhupada, all over the world they were traveling. But they are the real Brajavasi. Because all 24 hours they engage themselves in the render service of the Radha and Krishna, always remembering of them only. Without remembering God, the mind is lifeless, and the dogs and jackals of lust and anger can freely play in it. Without remembering the God, Bhagavan ka chinta jodi न करिवा, The mind is lifeless, lifeless mind. Sunya, jivan, manora prana raivani, pranahina mano, lifeless mind. And the dogs and jackals of lust and anger, kama krodha, kukara gusudra, can freely play in it. Where? In mind. If you not remember the God, then mind automatically automatically attracted by the lust and anger, like as dog and jackals. निश्चय काम क्रोध से रहिब से आसी बोली कह आस बोली कह भला उठ That's why Mahaprabhu speaks, always recite Krishna Krishna, remember Krishna Krishna. Mind is a object, substance. Even also we are sleeping. While in sleeping time also mind spontaneously functioning. He is thinking something. So daytime and all time we engage all senses to the service of the Lord and remember the Lord. Then automatically after some days it is obviously the mind become recite and chant, remember constantly. Remember the Lord's. So we should not vacant our mind. We should not make vacant our mind. Otherwise, some nuisance comes in my mind. Mind is the disturbance of all, root cause of all disturbances. Manaiva Manushana Karan is the root cause of the liberation and the bondage. So, Manahi Manushara, so through Manahi Manushara, if you make your mind like friendship, you make friendship with mind, then because mind push you in the liver, mind push you in spiritual platform. If mind become selfish and mind become envious, then automatically you go to hell. And this is that's what telling here. Without remembering God, the mind is lifeless, and the dogs and jackals of lust and anger can freely play it. No obstacle, no one can break him. The sweetest meditation is that of Sri Radha Krishna pastimes. Sweetest meditation. Nowadays also so many meditation center also opening. They are some meditating some spot and everything, the bindu. But sweetest meditation, greatest meditation, the highest platform of the meditation, to remember the lotus feet of the divine couple Radha Krishna. Just according to Ramarishi Maharaj, Manaiva Savai Mano Krishna Padara Bindya. We should engage our mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. When our mind depart from the, make distance from the Lord's lotus feet, mind become bewildered. It is out of our control. So the sweetest meditation is that of Sri Radha Krishna pastimes, Lila. Radha Krishna Lila ko chintana karya. It has so madhur manner. One should not try to remember these pastimes according to a regular schedule. One should not try to remember these pastimes, Radha Krishna pastimes, according to a regular schedule. This is a dead and stale practice. This spontaneous it become. Hmm? This is a dead and still practice. The experience must be spontaneous. An example is given hereby. Experience must be spontaneous. Example is given here. One of the most famous Gaudiya Vaishnava saints in recent history was Sri Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, one of the greatest Vaishnava Acharya, recent greatest Gaudiya Vaishnava saint. He was also called Siddha Baba in those days, nowadays also. A saint who had attained perfection, that he is Siddha. After practicing, who had already attained on that platform, who is Siddha. And he lived in the town of Govardhan in the 19th century. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj was living in the Govardhan in the 19th century. One day a devotee came to him crying. When Baba asked this devotee why he was crying, the devotee said, today I could not do any bhajan, devotional practice. When Baba asked, why you are crying, the devotee said, today Baba, today please excuse me, today I didn't complete my bhajan. No round completed. Today I could not do any bhajan, devotional practice. In the morning time, I mentally put a ring on Srimati Radha's right hand. Morning time, I put my mind in the Radharani's right hand. I put in the ring. In the morning time, I put a ring on Srimati Radhika's right hand, but I became so absorbed in the sweetness of her hand that I couldn't take my mind away from her any more for the rest of the day, although he was supposed to proceed in his service according to the schedule of Ashtakalya Leela Smaran. Baba was very pleased and he told the devotee, today you have really done bhajan. So that's why you are the real do bhajan. Today you have really done bhajan. You have done. That's previously. One should not try to remember these pastimes according to a regular schedule. Regular schedule. What? Schedule. Okay, regular schedule. It is not artificial, but it is spontaneous come. He is telling, when the devotee told, today I haven't done any bhajan, but my mind is fixed on the Radharani's divine feet, divine hand. I put my mind mentally, I see only the ring of her hand. I failed to keep away my mind from her hand. Whole day I was thinking. Then Baba said, today you have done the real bhajan. It's suppose whiling. Wait, okay. Anyhow today those are fixed the mind, or anyway every day should complete 1 lakh capacity, 116 round regarding his own capacity. Suppose while chanting and if mind goes that platform and he didn't know how much time already passed away, time over already, but till then she came, when she woke up from that meditation and he looked, till now not completed the round. There is no loss, because if mind fixed on that platform, lotus feet of the divine couple, and any lila, any kunj, mind goes, that is the real bhajan. That is the real bhajan. Smaranam. Braja Radha Krishna Manasa Sebhyo. Mentally we should do bhajan in Vrindavan. The mind should go to the Brahman. That is the real bhajan. Gopis were not keeping the chanting back. They will always remember, They don't have any time, Always remember it. If someone remember, okay, our Guru Varga they have given this mala for what? Practicing. Because our mind so nonsense, so nonsense, so many disturbances keeping in our mind because of past deed. So if constantly chanting, the mind become purified and out spontaneously go that platform. Then we keep the mala pass and sit day and night pass. So many Mahatmas is 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, 15 days. They sit and in the meditation trance condition. After bus, they are, if someone, people are going, oh, Baba is sitting or chanting, but no chanting, no louding, everything, mind, all, somewhere is there. This is the real bhajan. When that time will come, when we will be there. That's the real bhajan. Real test. Huh? Nice, huh? As Siddha Baba of the Govardhan also, the Jaipur king came to see him. And Baba also told, you alone came, huh? Why not to bring your the Lali, okay, queen. The next time Maharaj is wanting to see, it is merciful, huh? No problem. He brought his queen also. The Jaipur queen came, but one condition, make one parda, middle. Baba sitting in his bhajan kutir. Just one sevak, they put the one screen, parda. That queen is coming. Just she will come for a moment, just bow down and go back. This is the condition already prepared. But when she was coming, slowly put her feet, but the nupur of the feet ringing, jum. After listening this sound, vibration of sound, the Baba in the trance goes in the trance position. Baba, remember, Radharani is coming. How her sweet feet and sweet sound from her feet, nupur ringing. 3 days over, because at that time parda, the sevak removed the parda. Just before that queen is standing before the Baba, Baba opened his eyes, fully open, and looks. Then the queen assembled and went away. The king also surprised, where is Siddha Baba? How it is happening? He stayed 3 days up till to complete the condition, over this condition. After 3 days, Baba woke up. Both came, Raja and Rani, Queen and King. King bowed down, asked Baba, what happened? What happened? 3 days you didn't, where you went? Then Baba told, this is the matter. Because first king surprised and everyone surprised. Baba never see any Mataji's face. First time he is looking just like first time he is in life, he is seeing any Mataji's face. He looks and looks. But when the time is gradually passing, day, night, then all were surprised. Something, some reason is there. Some reason is there. Then Baba told, when your queen was coming, I didn't see before her, but the sound comes from her feet, Nupur sound, Dhoni. I remember my heart of life, the Praneshwari, Kunjaswari Radharani is coming. But my mind goes there and fixed on her lotus feet. I hearing her sound, how she is coming step by step gradually. I didn't know when the time passed 3 days, now I woke up. This is out of imagination. While chanting, doing Gayatri time 5 minutes, mind is going so other way. Whole world is moving. This is that. This is the situation, our situation. So this bhajan, it is not depend upon practice. It is fully depend upon mercy of the Mahatma. This stage. Okay, practice be necessary, whatever Guru Varga order we should practice, then mercy will spontaneously come from them. That is the real bhajan. That is the Raganuga Bhakti. Raganuga Bhakti or spontaneous bhajan. Baba was very pleased and he told the devotee, today you have really done bhajan. This is called anusmarana or constant remembrance. Constant remembrance. Not a 5 second, 2 seconds, not a 1 hour. A devotee who constantly practices smaran can gradually attain such a condition. So you should practice this, smaran. We must practice whatever we heard from the lotus mouth of the Vaishnavas and Guru Vargas, any lila of the pastimes of the Radha Krishna. We must, while in chanting time, but sometime we must come and sit before the deity, see how nice Srungar and smiling lotus feet, how they are decorating. We must see and remembering how they are coming, they are dancing. This type of remember necessary, smaran. Necessary. When I was in Nandagaon, one Brajavasi, the Brahmin Goswami's son, who was reading in his college at university, always he was coming to me, make friendship with me, and he inspired me. Baba, you are nice, but one thing I am requesting you, what? You must come, when you go to the temple, you must sit there silently. Why? You must sit and see, looks the lotus feet and the hands, lips of the Radha and Krishna, everything. After constantly looking, few time, half an hour, 15 minutes, then you close your eyes. Then what? And you must remember, just Krishna is coming down from the throne. And step by step he is coming to you and surrounding you. And some were running, you also going there. You try to catch him and you fall down. You try to imagine. You are telling me. Well, why you are telling? Now, we are doing like this. He told, we are doing like this because my father guided. This lesson I gave from my father, all Brajavasis, Goswamis, they are doing like this. You are nice boy, you also do. I bow down, Baba, nice. Then what happened? Definitely after some days you see, wherever you go, you see your presiding deity. Wherever you go, you see he is coming with you, he is going with you, he is nearby you. You must see. So this is smaran necessary. Brajavasis.
Actually, we are chanting to arrive at the stage of Maharaj.
Yeah, chanting. We are practicing now, and regardless of Guru Varga's instruction, we are practicing how our minds goes that platform. We are practicing. That's why our engage. Either it's in running for the all steps, every steps of our life, we are engaging our all senses to the satisfaction of the Lord, satisfy the Lord only. Then our mind, this nonsense mind, becomes steady and quiet, silent, and think of them only. If one's mind is constant on the lotus feet of the Radharani Krishna, that is the real bhajan, no, nothing else other. He will not do any other two works. Only sit and remember, just like, and think. A devotee who constantly practice Smaran can gradually attain such a condition. Can gradually attain such a condition. The example है. So we must increasing our Smaran, but practice the Smaran. The Gaudiya Vaishnava practice devotion internally by remembering the transcendental pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna. Okay, go, you go. Your mind goes there. Okay. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas practice devotion internally. The Gaudiya Vaishnavas practice is internally. Because the devotion is not a show. Devotion should not be shown. Just like people, how they are keeping their wealth in locker and bank, everything. Dhana will see similar. Huh? कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज जो उदाहरण दिले ना कृष्णदास बाबा just like mundane people, how they are keeping their wealth very secretly. Even also Gurudev also asked how much you keeping. They never tell. Just like apana bhajana katha nakave yatha tatha. This bhajan also like this, we must keep our devotion secretly, not showing others. That's why he's telling, the Gaudiya Vaishnava practice devotion internally by remembering the transcendental pastimes of Sri Radha Krishna. Remembering the pastimes of Radha Krishna, the transcendental practice. And Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita extremely by hearing the chanting about these pastimes. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what happened? And externally by hearing and chanting about these pastimes. Thus at the time of death, they may be able to enter into the Lord's eternal pastimes. This is the highest perfection of life. It has Jivanra Mula. So that's why this practice is necessary. Chanting also necessary. Janmalabham Parampursa Ante Narayana Smriti. This life is fulfilled, will be fulfilled if one remember the Krishna at the end of the life. That's why this is the highest perfection of life. At the time of death, if one able to enter into the Lord's eternal pastimes. Shesha samare bhavan kalya chintana karya darkar. Pranira bhala mandavani marana kale taha jani. One is pious or sinner, good or bad. You must recognize just at end of the life, end of his life only, not whole life, what he has done. That is the last sin of the human being. Last sin, end of the life. Sin, drops. This is the highest perfection of life. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, and externally by hearing and chanting about these pastimes. Always he was hearing and remembering and chanting in Gambhira. Naisang matistavaduru karmangri spurseta anarthopagamo adartha mayesang padarajvseka niskinchana brunita. According to Srimad Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj speaking, Niskinchana Mahabhagavana Charanira Abhishikta Nahala Parjante. Bhagavan Charananta Pusimati Udayavana. As long as not surrender the lotus feet of the Mahabhagavad, Mahatma, this mind never able to think of the lotus feet of the Lord. Mind never goes to him. एकमात्र महत्र श्री चरण निश्चयन व्यतीत अन्यान्य बहु अध्याय साध्य साधन भवतत्व ज्ञान उन्मुक्तर उदय है ना. Without the surrendering, sheltering on the lotus feet of the Mahatma, there is no other process by which mind goes to the mind will think the lotus feet of the divine couple. So that's why only the Mahat Krupa is necessary. The Jadabharta spoke to the Rahugana, King Rahugana. Oh Rahugana, the tapasya, Vedic activities and other the distributing the food stuff and Grihadi Nirmana making the constructing the home, welfare of the others, paropakara, the reading the Vedas and dig the pond, worshipping Agni and Sun God, so many other process, other sadhana. Suppose someone do this sadhana, but he will fail to attain the Bhagavad Tattva knowledge. Only one simple and easiest process to attain the Bhagavad Jnana, knowledge of the divine knowledge, just to take shelter on the lotus feet of any Mahatma. By his mercy only, this knowledge will come from them, come from him to us, and mind easily runs towards the spiritual platform. There is no other process, no other sadhana. Jadabharta spoke to Rahugana Maharaj. Also, Mahatra Taratamya Anusari. That means so many Mahatma. Mahatma is many Mahatma, but all are not equal, he is telling. All are not equal. Guru, so many Gurus. Guru Bhava Santi. But all Guru is not equal. According one's sadhana, suppose if Guru is perfect and Mahatma is real, already who liberated and attained that perfection platform, he can deliver the disciple. He can inspire, he can train his disciple to how to easily attain that platform. That's it, the sum here telling also. Krishna Vasta Shakti Taratamya Achi. Srimad Jiva Goswami Pada Tara Bhakti Sundara Kaichanti. Here telling. ଯାହାର ଯେତେ ବଡ଼ ପ୍ରେମ ତାର ସେ ସେତେ ବଡ଼, ଯାହାର ଯେତେ ବଡ଼ ପ୍ରେମ, according to Bhakti Sundara Jiva Goswami Pada telling, who has the great love, he is the real great Mahatma. Suppose some Mahatma, all are loving Krishna, but regarding one's how much he loves Krishna, we should know him, that type of Mahatma. We must regard him respecting that type of Mahatma. This is the difference.
There's no measurement to some.
There's no any measurement. But here telling one class. No, difficult not know. If we fully surrender the Guru and Vaishnava, that knowledge will come. We must see who is in which condition. Because Guru also tests the disciple, disciple also tests the Guru. In scripture told here. Suppose we should give respect to all saints, no problem. This is our duty. We should give respect to all. But we must take shelter. We must receive the lesson from him only. If we heartily accepted, oh, he is the real Mahatma. After seeing their activities, attitude, how he loves the Radha, how he loves to Krishna, how his daily activities, mentally, physical, what he does, and obviously it is clarified here. That's why this example he has given, Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, Mahatma. Okay, tomorrow. Who has phone? Who phoned? Why?
To ask for the water's fraction outside the Krishna faith, and I should send Krishna Prabhu to see, but then I did not find Krishna Prabhu, then I shouted and ran around, then he came before by he was holding his mobile, Krishna Prabhu, somewhere maybe he was.
Okay. Sri Radhe, Sri Radhe, Shyama Radhe, Sri Radhe, Kishori Radhe, Sri Radhe, Sri Radhe, Shyama Radhe, 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 Shri Radhe, 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 Ladili Radhe, Shri Radhe, Kishori Radhe, 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 Ladili Radhe, Shri Radhe, Kishori Radhe, Sri Radhe, Ladili Radhe. Sri Radhe, Shama Radhe. बरसाने वाली स्वामिनी राधे। श्री राधे किशोरी राधे। अलवेली शेरे का लाडली राधे। Sri Radhe, Shama Radhe. Sri Radhe, Radhe Kishori Radhe. मान गढ़ मानिनी राधे। ये बिलासगढ़ बिलासिनी स्वामिनी राधे। दानगढ़ दामिनी करणी राधे। भानगढ़ भामिनी राधे। श्री राधे श्यामा राधे। राधे राधे लड़ीली राधे। Sri Radhe, Kishori Radhe. Sri Radhe, Kishori Radhe. Ye Brisavan Dular Ladili Radhe. Shama Radhe. Kirti Radhe Ladili Radhe. Seva Kunjaniva Sini Shamini Radhe. निधिवन बिहारी लाडली राधे। वृंदावन बिलासिनी रामिनी राधे। जामुना बिहारिणी स्वामिनी राधे। Radhe Shama Radhe. Radhe 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 Shama Radhe. Oh Radhe Radhe Devi Radhe. Govardhana Biharini Swamini Radhe. Radha-Madhava-Kunjabihari Srila Shri Radhe Krishna Radhe 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 Shama Radhe Radha 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 Hey Shama Radha 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 लाडली 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 हे स्वामिनी 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 राधिका राधिका Radhika Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey Gaurangi. Radha-Kunjabihari, Kunjabihari, Radha-Kunjabihari, Kunjabihari. Gurudev, Vilas Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग अंधुरिका गिरधरी राधा-माधव-कुंजबिहारी सरकार की जय। तदि प्रीत्याते प्रातः पाठ कृतन श्रीमद् भगवद गीता तदि पंडित श्री राधा रस सुधानिधि तदि पंडित गुरुपाद पद्म श्री प्रभुपाद जय श्री प्रबोधानंद सरस्वती प्रभुपाद जय परम दिशा भक्ति हरिनाम सुंदर